This is the story of Horizon Zero Dawn in 3 minutes. Let's begin! In 2033, Ted Faro creates Faro Automated Solutions and hires Elizabeth Sobek, a robotics genius. But when they start building war machines, Sobek quits and goes on to create green, Earth-friendly robots. Faro's chariot war machines replicate like crazy and consume all the Earth's biomass, and Sobek starts Project Zero Dawn. The Faro Plague wipes out existence on Earth, but Sobek creates Gaia, an AI, overseen by alphas, to slowly restore life after the plague. They permanently seal themselves to work on the AI, and Sobek sacrifices her life to keep the location safe from the plague. Faro murders the remaining alphas. Gaia Facilities and Aletheia go on to artificially create humans. Years later, a mysterious signal is sent to Gaia, causing it to perform erratically, and a rogue AI named Hades attempts to overtake it, and in defense, Gaia initiates a self-destruct protocol. Fast forward to the 31st century, and human society consists of primal tribes, the Nora, Karja, and Oseram. They coexist on Earth with large robotic machines, but a derangement has caused more aggression and violence from the robotic creatures. 3021, Aloy is discovered and taken in by the Nora tribe. However, she is quickly outcast from the tribe and raised by Rost. Rost trains Aloy as a fierce hunter, but one day she falls down a large subterranean ruin. There she obtains a device known as a focus, which gives her special perceptive abilities. During this time, the Nora are at a civil war with the Karja tribe. Rost trains Aloy for the Proving, a tournament that tests the balance and strength of adolescents against enemies. Aloy wins, allowing her into the tribe, but the Nora are attacked by the cult known as the Eclipse, and Rost sacrifices himself to save Aloy. Matriarch explains to her how the cult has taken control of corrupted machines, and Aloy learns she is targeted due to her resemblance to Sobek. Aloy finds remnants of Faro's bots, and learns of Project Zero Dawn, and Silence tells her of the base underneath the Citadel. Aloy accesses Dr. Sobek's old office and gains access to the door from which she was born, but is captured by Hellas, the Eclipse leader, and sentenced to death. She escapes, however, with the help from Silence. Aloy and the Nora fight the Eclipse, and Aloy finds a Gaia recording, which tells of Hades' attempt to destroy life, and reveals Aloy is Sobek's clone. Silence admits that he was the original founder of the Eclipse, and was tempted by Hades with a promise of knowledge. Hades plans to reactivate Faro's robots and continue Earth's extinction. Aloy battles waves of corrupted machines, and eventually stabs Hades with Silence's lance. The war ends, and Aloy travels to Sobek's old home and finds her body. Hades, however, is still alive, and is trapped by Silence, who attempts to interrogate him to find who initially sent the signal activating him. And that's the story of Horizon Zero Dawn in 3 minutes.